Hello guys, Alex here, and welcome to a review of Type-59 Chinese Tier 8 premium tank. This tank is no longer available in store to buy, only as gift at special events or if you win some of wargaming contests. From my perspective, is the best Tier 8 tank that you can find, just because has lots of good points and very few bad ones. First of all, it's a lot of fun to play. You'll never get tired of playing this tank, just because his mobility is very good. The armor, if you know what you're doing, is comparable to a heavy Tier 8, and you can do some serious trouble to the enemy players. On the other side, the hit points are average for a medium tank at Tier 8. I think most of them I have around 1300. Only the Chinese and the Russian medium Tier 8 have below that. The horsepower is 520, pushing 36 tons. You think that will be sufficient to reach the top speed of 56? Eventually you're gonna reach it, but the acceleration is not very good, particularly in between 20 and 30 kilometers per hour. There's a dead spot that is really hard to overcome. The rotation of the tank is 46, and the turret rotations are also 46 degrees per second. That's very good. You're never gonna be surrounded in tank. Let's talk about the second most important thing in this tank behind his mobility is the armor. If you notice, it has 100 millimeters in front. The plate is very large, and the lower plate has a weak spot. It's very small. If you angle it right, you can bounce a shot even from the raw plate. Most of Tier 8 tanks will have a problem with that. Even you can, if you angle it really good, you can bounce shots from a PL10. Just look at the angle. It's very steep and prone to bounces. The turret armor is 200 at the front, 130 at the sides, and 60 in the back. You really have to face the enemy straight on, just because you can hold down and use that 200 millimeters turret, and with that angle is very hard to penetrate this turret. If you hit it right over here, it will bounce for sure. Even Tier 10 tanks will have a problem penetrating your armor with normal ammunition. Even true, there are some weak spots. If you meet a good Type-59 player, and he faces you from the front angle, I really don't recommend shooting in the upper plate of the frontal armor, just because you have a tendency to bounce, even with a really good penetration gun. Better aim at the commander's cupola. It's very easy to hit. It's pretty large and has really no armor. You can penetrate even lower tier gun. Another weak spot that I noticed is this part over here. I get pen sometimes here just because it's flat and not really flat, more flatter than other ones. But you can get pen here. And the gun mantlet is very weak. I received some shots that are not pen in the turret and pen my mantlet and damage the gun. If you hit over here, it's certainly gonna kill the driver. And I think on the side, uh, if you hit over here, gonna surely hit the engine or ammo rack. The ammo rack problem is one of biggest weakest of this tank. If your ammo rack gets hit, most of the time it's gonna blow up. So be very careful, guys. Don't try to get your sides to the enemy just because they are very weak. Only 80 millimeters of armor, 45 in the back. That's nothing in a tier 3 companion. Also in the turret. And if you hit the side, for sure, on a Type-59, you will do armor damage or even blow him up. I'll show you later. Trying to get this footage for this tank, I got in 2 games, full health, 1 shot kill by an enemy tank just because I want to cross an area, and I said I could receive a shot, but that shot killed me. So guys, be very careful. If you have a Type-59 with the ammo rack, I think this side most ammo rack damage you're gonna receive. Also in the back, this side not really. Most of the damage you're gonna get it over here. Let's talk about the gun. It's 100 millimeters. It's similar to other 100 millimeters on the Russian side, but it has a little bit good, better penetration. 181. It has buffed recently from 170, but the part of that lets me down is the damage. Most of the time you'll do 200. Here says 250, but I'll tell you 200 is most closer to an average. The crew skills I put the Sixth Sense. Initially I'll have Broadening Arms first, but I switch it around, and now I'm waiting to crew to have 100% in Broadening Arms to receive the bonus. I think it's another 10% to every one crew member's skill, but all of them have to have it. But Sixth Sense is very useful to get in cover. When you are spotted, I recommend you to use it on your medium tanks, every time on light tanks. I put the snapshot on my gunner, just I want to use some speed and maybe hit him from the movement. Here are some off-road driving and maybe this is more important. safe storage for my gun loader, just because it maybe saves you sometimes from ammo-rack damage. And repair to use on this tank if you don't have a crew that you are training in this tank. What else? I put that vents, 5% to every crew skill, that's very good. Rammer, as usual, increases your rate of fire, and vertical stabilizer, so I can hit from the move. Mm, what I can tell you is, this is, I think, the best tier 8 premium tank. But like I said before, lots of fun, lots of armor, good uh, good gun, extraordinary uh, cash capabilities. This tank is recommended to around 2000 damage. That will be sufficient to have a good game in this tank and earn some good credits. Here we are on the Sun River and show you some ammo rack fail on me. I was walking through this ridge, spotted the enemy tanks, and at the start the game looked pretty good. Only spotted the T-32. I head back to avoid the enemy shots. I poke around to see if there are many tanks, and saw only this one. And foolishly, this T-32 gets over the ridge. I put a shot on him and gets annihilated. This moment, I poke around. I see the M103. He bounces. He hits my mantlet, and I wonder. Let's go for a flanking maneuver with my light and medium tank. Friendly on my team. You can see them on the hill. I thought that was safe, just because I did not spot any enemy tanks in the area. And I wait, and I say, let's go for it, and flank this M103. And surprise, surprise, I got one shot, but P-28 prototype hits my ammo. That's a big fault on this tank. And let's see the second one. Here are, again, I'll show you another ammo rack explosion. I was fighting in town with my teammates, and I was going for a flanking with Type-59. That is the purpose of the tank, to flank the enemy and kill them. I was going, and no one spotted, and suddenly a T-34 appeared. I thought maybe I have time to reach the cover of the church and maybe fight on there. And I got one-shotted again by another tank. This was the second time in a row. And that shows the weakness of the Type-59. How I was telling you guys previously, don't ever show your right side to enemy. You'll mostly get ammo racked and die with one shot. And now let's take to see another replay when I'm not dying. Here we are on the airfield on tier 8 game, and I decided to go in the middle to try to spot the enemies in the other side. Here's the T-50-2 enemy scouting tank. I waited for a while and shot him, then ran. I don't understand how I got 300 damage by hitting 50-2, just because I'm a lot heavy than him and have better armor, but that's the mystery to me. Decided to go up here to try to spot enemies, just because there are some bushes here, you can get some cover. I look over the enemy base, nothing, and I got spotted. So I think I'll have to go back to take a shot to the tiger. By being further back, I do not get spotted by shooting the tiger. Now the Kevin has spotted me, and I'm sitting here, so he was lit, so enemies can be shot by our team with ease. Trying to get some shots in the enemies, but they are undercover. I'm still holding this position. I'm trying to figure where is that IS. I saw the tiger went out of cover and put one shot in him and fall back. Then I got spotted. I fall back, so they lose my position. In this game I was lucky that there are no artillery. Most of the time if you go here, gonna get annihilated by enemy artillery, just because in an open position right to their spawn point. Here I take out the tiger. He foolishly get out in the open area again. I wonder if I have to turn back, but I saw that type. Maybe I got shot. I think I hit his turret, and I will never pan a type. Here I have my fight with the enemy SU-100. I missed him. He ricocheted by my armor, and a little bit surrounded over here. A T-54 over there and Type-59 behind, but I said that they are sufficient to handle them. Now I see the SU-100 gets out again, and I put one shot in him. He waits to shot me, but misses. And I put one shot, but I miss myself again. Turn back, maybe I get a shot in super person, and the IS-6 that was on that bridge hit me, and S-100 hit me, and I missed my shot again. If you noticed, my armor was damaged, but I repaired. I get one shot in S-100, and he falls back. Suddenly I realized there are an IS right down from my position. I really want to get the S100 out of the game, so they cannot bother me, so I can maneuver easily. I go to this rock and finish him. Now I'm trying to get in position so I can get shots into that IS. Look behind, there's IS-3. My team solved the problem with that two mediums that were flanking us. I do my job and distract the IS player that pointing the gun at me. So can my team advance. This is the bigger max. He puts in shot in IS and I fail my shot. But no problem, I can reload much faster than the IS. And I put a shot right into his side. Now what is left is an IS-3 and a KV-1S. And last time I spotted IS-3 going to our base. So me and this T-21 go back and I'll wander it around so maybe I can spot him. I go here, maybe I'll spot with my proximity and start hunting the enemy IS-3. The IS-3 has been spotted. I go and put one shot in his back. It turns around to engage me, but gets annihilated by T-28. At this time, the KV-1S and our Su-122-44 are at the enemy base, but our tank destroyer easily annihilates him. Let's see the battle results. And here are the results. We made 72k credits. That's pretty good. Some damage upon detection, some our damage dealt. Pretty good. Let's see. We made top experience in our team, and mostly just because we have a premium tank. And we killed 4 enemy tanks. That's most in our team and in the enemy team. Let's see. We did 1700 damage. Shots fired 14. Shots hit 10. Shots penetrated 8. That's pretty average. And we have received 1000 damage. That's not a very impressive game, but an average game in Type-59. Let's see another replay that I prepared for you guys. Here we have a game on Provorovka, a counter-attack. This is not the tier 8 game. I noticed there are a lot of premiums in my team. 2 KV5s, 2 Super Pershings, and I've decided to go right in the middle, try put some pressure on enemy, try to spot them. I figured that I should go on this rock over here, maybe get some protection from enemy. And I decided to wait a little bit here, see what happens. What I do not like, the enemy start taking the flag, but I cannot spot them, and I'm very close to them. And I got spotted, and I didn't know where from. I tried to tuck in, but I got unshotted, but AC-46, and taking some shots to MX 5100. And sooner than later I decided to leave this location just because I'm pretty exposed, and I'll take another shot at Tiger P. Another shot there, and I saw that the location is compromised, and I'll fall back. See, bounce there from the 34. And here I decided to put my turret up to use. If you noticed, here I bounced 2 shots from the turret, 1 penetrated me in the cheeks, and 1 penetration in front near my driver. Luckily it didn't kill me. I decided to stay in this position, hold down. I take 1 revenge shot on AC-46, and start pounding him in revenge to his shot to me. I bounce another shot in my upper part. He's trying to hit my my commander cupola. I fall back a little bit, so I'll get lose the spot, and go back and try to hit some enemies. If you noticed, I'm almost lonely here, only with a super pursuing, trying to cap or stop enemy from capping. Most of my team was sitting at a distance and do nothing. And that is pretty bad. Taking here some shots to T-29, pen him, and fall back. That's a pretty good target. Here I try to take a shot to KV-3, but my gun depression is very bad, like in all Chinese tanks. I try to take a shot that KV, but was unlucky. Here I try to take some shots, but my gun is damaged. But I still can hit the Tiger P and pen him. If you noticed, I bounced a lot of shots. One of my turret that has a pretty good armor. Like I said before to you guys, can go fall down, and very few can pen you. Let's see what happens. Here I take another shot to the Tiger P, but I did not pen him. Unlucky. I'm trying desperately to fend off the enemy, but like you can see on the minimap, all of my team is taking pot shots at the range. They are not coming to fight enemies. And I'm the only one here now. And I've decided to take a shot to 87 in his commander cupola, one of their few weak spots in front, with my damage gun, and I killed him. But unfortunately we have lost the game. I'll show you the battle reports. And here we have the battle results. It was a defeat, but we are managed to get 79k, almost 80k in credits, and 741 XP. That's not doubled, and with a premium account. I have received two badges, the Steel Wall and the Spartan. You notice they have damaged a lot of tanks from enemy team. Here we are. I did the second most damage after that KV5. If you noticed, most of my team did nothing. This SU 0 damage. This T-29 one hit and he died. This IS-3 one hit. This K Tiger P 2 hits and 2 kills. He kills steals 2 times. This guy 2 hits. This is a shame for my team. Most of my team did almost nothing. This ISU with his powerful 800 damage 152 cannon did nothing. He can pen most of the enemy team. They're not so heavily armored, even with HE. That's a shame. Let's see. I fired 14 shots, 11 hit, 9 penetrate, and dealt 2k damage. And received. This is the one strength of Type-59 armor. Received 16 hit, only 5 penetrated, with potential damage of 4k, 4000 damage. That's almost 4 times my HP. And I did some spotting damage, 1600. Here in this game you can see that the power of the armor of Type-59 to receive 4k potential damage from enemies that same tier with you is pretty impressive. If you all know what you're doing with the type, you can have pretty good matches. And I think I'll wrap this video down. So please, if you like, comment, rate and subscribe. See you next time, guys.